Hey Cancer, this is going to be your September monthly reading. So let's see what's going on. Nine of Pentacles first thing. So you are young, wild, and free, enjoying yourself, enjoying your money, building your money, holding your own, holding it down. I feel like you're really enjoying yourself though. You're enjoying your alone time, you're happy. Or if not, you're getting to a place of happiness. Working on yourself, loving on yourself. We said that. What else? Queen of Swords. So you could be the Queen of Swords. People could see you this way as someone who is protecting oneself, defending oneself when needed to. Seven of Wands on the bottom too. So like you could be seen as overly defensive right now, or like you're overly protecting yourself, guarding yourself. Again, you might not be wanting to speak to many people right now, being that you're taking this a long time. You feel a little irritable though. Like some people really done got on your nerves lately. So you're really just in a it's making me feel like that cutoff season, especially with like friends. Four Swords right after, yeah, because you need peace. You want some time alone. You want to break away from certain people that you've been around for a while because you see that they're not bringing anything good to you or around you. You're trying to clear your energy out. Five of Swords. Yeah, it's a lot of people around you that don't mean no good. More so they're taking from you more than what you're receiving from them. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So things are turning around in your favor though by cutting these people off. Like you know that they're not bringing anything good for you. Every time you come around them, it seems like you lose things, or like all of a sudden you can't hold on to money, and you know, all of a sudden you got these issues with your car. You might need a new car. I was feeling that real heavy. I'm gonna leave that in because it was like a big stack. Chariot, yeah, you need a new car. Something's going on with your car, and or you could be fighting over a car. There's a dispute about a car. You're upset. You've been arguing with somebody about your car. Again, Wheel of Fortune on the bottom again. Overall energy for September though is the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, things are around in your favor by you cutting these people off that mean you no good, that just want to take from you. You know, not giving anything to you, not helping you, not supporting you. I'm hearing like an argument about the car though, like so who's gonna fix the car? Who's gonna put gas in the car? Like what about when this car need an oil change? So do you share cars with someone, or are you letting people use your car, or are you borrowing someone's car? It feels like a group of people that share a car, and I don't know who owns it, but whose name it's in, but it's like a lot of argument. Like whoever's driving is not putting in, you know, not pulling their weight. They're not putting in what they're supposed to. But yeah, you need a car. It looks like you're gonna get one this month. Things are turning in your favor, so you can. So your credit will be good enough for you to be able to. Because I'm feeling concerns about credit. Your credit will be good enough that a company will work with you. You ain't gotta have the best credit these days to get what you need. Nine of Pentacles, Justice. Three Swords on the bottom. Yeah, it's only right for you to separate yourself from people that you know are only taking from you, and maybe that's another thing. Maybe this is your car and you're letting people borrow the car. So like now the car's got all these issues, it's breaking down. You know, it never has gas in it. Feeling that. Now it needs an oil change or something. You know, maintenance, whatever. No, y'all didn't. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see. Judgment and the Wheel. Again, filling floor. Well, release back, obviously. But yeah, it's all right. It's best for you to do that. I feel like the only way you're really going to get this blessing of a new car and whatever else that's coming, because it feels like more than one thing. I feel like, yeah, you're going to have to keep these people away. Otherwise, you're going to lose that too, or you ain't going to get it at all. It's up to you. Your decision. So what else with the Two of Pentacles? So you might be choosing between two options. You might have two options for vehicles to choose from. You know, you'll be surprised. You probably thought you were going to go in and maybe you just have to choose one, but you actually have at least two options to choose between, or two jobs. There's not two. So you might be needing to get a new job to be able to afford the new car, or that's what you're planning to do or working on now, find another job, or and you might have two interviews, two offers you may have to choose from. Five of Wands again. So yeah, it's a lot of chaos and drama and arguing around, and I feel like you are just tired of that environment and being around those type of people. Like you were trying to get some peace. Three of Cups. Yeah, you'll be celebrating, but it feels like more like a solo dolo or a very, very, very small friend group, or even just like you and a couple relatives celebrating these wins that you will see coming in, that you'll see happening. You're learning not to share so much information about yourself, like as far as like what you're planning to do next or the things you're trying to achieve, because you feel like they always get in your head, talk you down about it. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords out here too. Yeah, you might have someone who and the King of Swords out here now. So you feel like these friends, it's taking you a minute to it took you a minute to disconnect from them because you feel like you all have a lot in common, or you and one friend in particular have a lot in common, like, but at the same time y'all argue, y'all both headstrong, y'all both will tell each other off, you'll both, you know, won't hold your breath. What is the Queen of Swords here though? Alright, Cancer, so you're removing yourself from people, places, and things that you don't belong around no more. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're speaking your truth, you're speaking your piece, and you're moving on. Like, you're not going to be doing too much more, just arguing back and forth and all this stuff. Because people be trying to get in your head and confuse you and overtalk you and make you think that, you know, you did something wrong, or, I don't know, justification for what they did to you, but obviously, you know, Six of Wands on the bottom. So, yeah, you're better off alone. And off for a while till you get yourself together. There's nothing wrong with that either. You gotta do what you gotta do. And most times when you're on the come up anyway, like you alone anyway, when you're really making some things shake for real, for real. Knight of Wands. So yeah, this new opportunity, new vehicle, new job. Three of Pentacles on the bottom here. Yeah, job and new vehicle and job on the way this month for September for you. Coming in fast, so maybe within the next week or two. Well, obviously these months are going by so fast, so it's like it's over before you blink your eyes fully. So you ain't gonna get time to you ain't gonna get time to sleep. So you must be about to get real busy, or you're busy now. You feel your schedule picking up now. So maybe you're picking up more hours at work, or again, you may be switching jobs that is a little more time consuming or requires a lot more energy from you. Let's see, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're balancing your life out, your finances, your, you know, transportation. Balancing out your, like, everyday life, home life, personal life, all areas. Ten of Cups, you're about to be happy, or you're working your way to it. As you're removing people from your life, you're feeling that lift of negative energy off of you. Feeling a lot better, a lot lighter, like your mind is clearing up. Yeah, that's how that works sometimes, you know, depending on who's around you. You gonna grow, or you know. So Six of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yeah, you're by yourself. You're doing your thing. You're figuring things out. You're doing a lot of processing. You know, reflecting, processing what you've been through. How you gonna move, moving forward. How you gonna make things happen. Figuring out, you know, what you're about to do next. Maybe even possibly looking for a new home too. With all these upgrades, might as well. Might as well. Mine as well. So what's the Four of Swords here? Because obviously you're healing, like, yeah, healing from a lot of hurt. So these friends really hurt you. Six of Cups, yeah. People from your past, the people you're letting go and leaving behind, who are now people of your past if you already disconnected, you know. You are hurt about having to disconnect, but you know it's for the best. You know, that's the only way you're going to heal. That's the only way you're going to see an upgrade and a change in your life like you really need. Like, it's the only way you're going to see the improvements you really want to see in your life is getting rid of the people that ain't trying to do nothing with theirs, ain't trying to have no goals, plans, or anything to improve theirs. So, you know, That energy ain't gonna match. It's gonna conflict every time. That's why there's double five of wands out here, because you keep trying to make it work and coincide with people and, you know, take the similarities between you and them and feel like that's enough, but obviously it's not. We're just keeping it real, Cancer. You know, I'm a little more big sister with you Cancers, because y'all, you know, you little, you know, love y'all. We all are to an extent. You know, got a bit of sensitivity, but you Cancers, you know, sometimes you need a little tougher conversation sometimes to kind of, you know, shake you up a little bit, you know. It's okay. I'm going to hug you, but at the same time, you know. Uh-oh. Death and Emperor up here. Yeah, Scorpio. So, alright, so these friends could be like, and it don't have to be friends, it could be relatives, it could be, you know, a partner, spouse, lover, whatever. Yeah, so they could be air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, other water signs too. Scorpio's out here, obviously Aries is out here. You know, a lot of air. Mm-hmm. Of course, you got some Pentacles out here, but definitely a lot of air. You got your stuff out here, Cancer. You said you're moving on, Cancer. You with the Chariot over here. So that's crazy. Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So these people really was trying to, like, they did not. You know, people can care about you, but that doesn't mean it's strong enough that they ain't gonna ever cross you. They might care about you enough to, like, okay, you be alright, you know. But when it comes to them getting what they want, it's like fair game. Fair game. They'll sabotage anything. So they're taking full advantage of you and your car, or whatever it is. Whatever it is that you got, your money, maybe they staying with you. I don't know. Whatever it is. Maybe y'all roommating, and again, people not pulling their weight. It could be some anything. Seven Swords, the Hierophant on this. But see, what you separating, God is coming through to help you out of the situation you're in, help improve every area with you. As long as you're making that effort, God is making a way for you, and He's helping you. He's meeting you there and handling the rest. He also handling these people. He ain't gonna let them near you either. Once you disconnect, He won't let them near you, because He knows that, you know, you're really trying to improve and grow and heal, change some of those ways that you had, some of those bad habits, leaving those behind. Trying to. It's not easy either, but you know, it can be done. It just takes time. And it's okay if you know, mess up a little bit sometimes, backseat a little bit. It'd be like that sometimes, but just pick yourself up, make yourself aware sooner than later when you backseat, you know, so you can stop yourself before you get way back, you know, too far deep back into what you just got out of. But as far as the friends, yeah, keep that disconnect for sure. That'll help a great deal in your healing process, and with you trying to, like, just avoid, you know, negative things, negative circumstances. You know, people shouldn't be around, environments, locations. You know. So what else is the Five Swords, Seven Swords, and now the Hierophant of her Temperance right after. So God, His angels, the crew, everybody, all the divine, the heavenlies, all of them, they all up on you. They all up on you, because they gotta make sure you get to this next level. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk too fast. My mouth be trying to keep up with the speed of thoughts in my mind, and my mouth lose every time, but I still be trying it. So Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, so Queen of Swords again. So yeah, it just feels like a lot of arguing, a lot of disconnecting. Yes, y'all, it seems like the things y'all have in common, you and these friends, you and this group, you and this person, what y'all have in common is like toxic stuff, like excessive bad habits, you know, smoking, drinking, partying, going out every night, you know, hanging out in the hood. We know we love the hood, but listen, once you get to a certain place and you get to a certain mindset, you know you can't be there. You know? And if you need to visit a relative, in and out, okay? We love the hood, we love it, but, you know, it's not nowhere to stay. Especially if you don't have to, you have somewhere else to go. Queen of Cups, so you're getting stronger emotionally, Cancer. I'm proud of you. You're maturing and everything, but you're also learning when to hold back those feelings, emotions, and that good heart of yours. You know, you're learning how to decipher between who's there for you and who's not much easier. You're starting to get You're starting to get the nick of things. Okay, well, I'm just take the two because it kept being two coming out every time. So Chariot, Nine of Pentacles again. Yeah, the Lovers. That's another thing. Clearing out all this extra baggage and all this drama and chaos. Now you've manifested and bringing in and attracting. Really, you ain't even trying. I don't even feel like you're thinking about nothing about a lover right now. But even if you are, you're attracting somebody to you while you're clearing out your life, right? As you're trying to have a fresh start, the Fool. So when you do come across this person, or they come across you, feminines, the masculine will be coming towards you. And if you're a masculine Cancer, you will be going towards a feminine that you see soon. And it might not feel like the right time. You might hesitate a bit. Or even if someone's approaching you, you might hesitate to respond because you have a lot going on in your life right now. But you'll be alright. Just take it slow, take it easy, take your time, get to know folk. You ain't gotta go quick, it's no rush. I'm just gonna take these because they just keep bringing me 2-3 out at a time. So we got the Nine of Cups, the Chariot again. Cancer, you real strong up in here. You really, I feel like you're just taking control of your own life. Finally, you doing what you want to do. You're making your own decisions. You're keeping a lot more to yourself so you can really keep stuff from getting tainted or keep yourself from being led into the wrong direction moving forward. The Chariot and the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, I meant Ace of Pentacles, not Ace of Cups. But again, you got you a boo thing coming through. Y'all gonna spend a lot of time together as well. But I feel like you're gonna be standoffish quite a bit because you're learning, how to hold back. You might be a little too. See, that was that extra defensive energy I was feeling earlier. You might be a little too defensive to this new person because you're learning. But just as you get to know the person and they show you what they need to show you, and it's good. Open up slowly. Give a little bit here and there until you finally comfortable, and just be honest with them. Like, look, I've been through some things. It ain't got to be that on the first couple of days. We don't need to be that deep. But I'm just saying, when you get to that point, just explain, look, I'm not trying to rush anything, open up to anything. Anyway, you get my drift. Say what you're going to say. Be communicative. Eight of Pentacles on the Five of Wands. So you are, I feel like you ain't even worried about this. You leaving this drama in the past. Like, you ain't even worried about what happened in the past anymore. You just really focus on moving ahead, moving forward, focus on your money, because you need the money to do what you got to do, especially if you're trying to get another car or you're trying to relocate, or Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away from all this. You're leaving all this behind you. You don't want no parts no more. You really just like, I feel like you are keeping a lot of people out of your life, even the ones that really do care, because right now you're really just trying to focus on yourself and put all your energy back into yourself. Let that stay in because it flip back over. What's going on? So, I don't know. When you run into this person here, you might be a little tongue-tied, or you might be stuttering on your words, or they might be, y'all both might be. Six of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're invested in yourself. You are like, you have all the support on your side that you need. You have the support of everything, everyone, or whoever you need. Three of Swords here coming out. It does feel sad. Like, you must have known these people for some time now, because you really heard about having to move forward, but it's what you have to do. Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, and you kind of feel guilty because you feel like you have more opportunities than they do. You had more opportunities than they did, so there's some differences between you and this group. So you could have had grown up in a two-parent household, and they may not have. They may be from different family situations. Somebody might be adopted, another might be raised by like an auntie, things like that. So you feel a little guilty because you're moving on, and I'm hearing that sometimes when people have different upbringings, it could really trigger other people who feel like you had more, you had better, and so I'm kind of hearing like I don't know, like a group of people trying to be funny, saying something like, "Oh, well, you know, you got your parents, or you got this, or you live like this, or you had this." So, you know, you just have to lay that behind. And it's hurtful to hear. It is hurtful, but that, you know, that's just all people see you as an opportunity, or what you might have, or what you might have, you know, had the advantage of growing up, or, but you know, you can't help your upbringing. You know, be grateful for the good and the bad that you had, because obviously it helped shape you into the person that you are. King of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Judgment, Five of Cups. You're sad. You're sad that you have to make this decision to leave these folks behind. But it's for the best. The overall energy, Wheel of Fortune. Let's just, yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to leave it here. The Sun, Three of Wands. You're moving forward to like happiness, to peace, to love, to real love and support. I'm here. Eventually you'll meet real friends, real people that care about you and want the best for you and want to help you and help you get to the next level in your life, and not people who are going to hold you back or take from you every step of the way, so you're not really getting anywhere. You just keep going backwards or staying stagnant, or you're taking way longer to get to your next steps or to that next level because of people that was taking and grabbing. But Cancer, I know this got real in this reading, but you know, it's all right. It be like that sometime in life. Everything ain't all fun and games. Sometimes we got to get to a level of straight focus, you know, where we got to just grind it out for a while. That's where we at. It's all good. You know, we're here to support each other. But in the meantime, in between time, it looks like overall September monthly, you getting a new car, might be getting a new home. You're working on your money, everything looking good. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles out here. So, and the Ace of Pentacles, you know, the Sun is out here, the Wheel of Fortune. You're blessed. You're moving in the right direction. You're on your path. You're on your journey. You're doing the right thing. Enjoy your September month, Cancer. Love you. Feel like you need that in your life. You need some love. It's okay. We got you. Enjoy your September.